too sweet. Hey, what's up, folks, man? This is Moose, a.k.a. Big House.
Welcome back!
I know, man.
It's good to see you.
I've been busy.
Good to see you, man. I missed you, man.
Hey, I mean, you know what? I missed y'all too. Although I listened to what you guys call the Run Jesus Show and the Run Show.
As part of the heavy hitters.
It's the heavy hitters.
Let's have you.
Matter of fact, what did you listen to, man? Heavy Hitters Radio Show, man. Hey, that voice you hear, that male voice, man, is strong and dynamic. He's the star of the show, man. Give it up for the one, the only. LGZ M'Baku.
Man, life was good, man.
Is it?
Yeah, man. I can't complain, man.
It's fancy for you.
Huh?
It looks fancy.
No, life's good, man. Can't complain, man. You know, hard work, man. Hard work,
what's up,
determination, dedication.
What's up, girl? I'm so fancy.
Not fancy, man.
That's Fergie.
It's a vehicle, man. I mean, we got a nice little lineup over there, man. I mean, there's a nice little lineup of cars over there right now.
The Naptown second tier car show.
Yeah.
That's all I was saying. Hey, all right, so, hey, man, I'm so glad you're here. I'm glad I'm here, too, by the way.
Breathing, man.
And then, hey, man, I tell you what, man, we got Run.
EMC.
What's up, Run?
What's up, guys? Happy Tuesday. Living the dream. You know, it's not raining currently, which is beautiful. And I have an entire bottle of wine in front of me. So life doesn't get a whole lot better than this on a Tuesday.
It's like fancy because it's like in one of those little
It's in a chiller thing, and I'm people watching, and I'm with my favorite
Yeah.
people, and everything about this is wonderful.
I just want to hear Run about 45 minutes into the show.
I
So,
will.
like,
I'll probably not be sitting on this stool that's
Like,
already
shit.
wobbly.
She's going to be sound like she's Charlie Brown in them. Hey, I tell you what, in the distance, I'm going to try to speak up a little bit. But in the distance, man, we got an old school fella, man. Big E Indy, man. He's up in here, man.
Go Philly! E-A-G-L-E Eagles!
Look, man, he's paying attention right now.
Yeah, well, hear that Eagles.
From what I understand, he has a chicken joint down in Columbus, right? Is that right? So he has a chicken joint in Columbus, man. He's doing his thing. So if you're in the Columbus area, man, go get you some chicken.
Is it fried chicken?
Is it fried chicken or baked?
It's got to be fried. He's got.
Hot wings, sir. We have hot wings.
Is it fried chicken?
It's hot wings. Of course it
We serve
is.
you pineapples and drinks, sir. We serve drinks and pineapples.
Is it fried chicken?
What? I want to go.
Is it fried chicken?
He said.
Oh, wait, one question. Did he say pineapples and
We
drinks?
No, he said the drink is in the pineapple.
We will drink in it and let you get drunk on the patio.
Oh,
Yes.
man, it's like a Hawaiian.
Oh, snap. So you ain't doing the traditional black fried chicken, are you?
I don't want no black folks. Y'all stay home.
I'm not like I'm going.
Hey, man, I tell you what, man, Biggie Indy's up in there. He's got his business partner here, man. So the next time you are in Columbus,
man.
check out some sort of fancy hot wings with
Do we know what it's called so we can look out for
And I tell
it?
you, we do not know the name, so we might not need to know the name.
We'll get back to you on
Yeah,
that.
we need to know the name of the
All
spot.
right, so hey, I tell you what, man, to my right.
We plugging you. We need to know the name of the
Hey,
spot.
La Petite Caribbees.
Lata Reese.
Just say La
Caribbean.
Petite.
Hey, man, we
La
got
Petite.
black mouth, man. We got
Yeah, that's Jamaican. It must be some
La
Jamaican jerk.
Petite.
La Petite Caribbees. I think is the name of
He
it.
made Jamaican in one of the
Listen,
whitest
I'm gonna tell you
counties.
right now, nobody in Columbus is gonna be able to pronounce that. All right, they're gonna be like, we're going to La Petite,
Right.
La Petite.
Is that Mexican?
Rabbit. Right, they're gonna swerve down and get a burrito.
Up and down. Right. I want some enchiladas that we don't serve that
We
here.
don't say that. We have chicken.
Yeah, jerk.
pineapple.
Right.
All right, so I tell you what, to my right, man, we got man, one of the coolest, smoothest businessmen in
In
Indiana.
the city.
Right? In Indiana.
Indiana. Yeah, right. No, my bad. That's the disrespect.
Yeah.
That's it only in the city.
We got the one on Keith Bell. You doing all right, baby? Doing good, man.
He doesn't have a microphone.
And I'm not sure if we can hear you or not, but you know, we can speak. We're not going to get close to you speaking on my microphone. I like it, all that. We're not doing that. Hey, so, man, Heavy Hitters Radio Show. I tell you what, man, today, we are getting into all kinds of goodness. You guys ready?
I am
Yeah.
so excited.
All right, so I'm going to run down real quick what we're going to talk about. All right?
Yes.
All right, so man, today, Kim Jong-il.
Yes.
And your guy's president.
Yes.
Not mine, but your guy's president.
He's your president too. I'm
He's not
sorry.
my president. But anyway,
Yeah.
they met. Trump went in there with total
Check.
disarmament from denuclearization. And they signed the treaty.
They signed today?
Yes. But no one knows what the United States gave up yet. We don't know.
Oh, we gave up freedom, probably.
For sure, we had to give up something, but I know that Kim Jong Il signed the agreement. And if you look on our Instagram, it's like them two standing there, and it says when you're almost done picking teams in gym class. It's just like them two left. You know what I mean?
They didn't even touch each other.
Oh, yeah, they did. You know what happened.
There's a dominance handshake.
And by the way, you know what happened? Trump and they shook hands, and then Trump patted him on the back. You know what that means?
On the arm.
Trump's like, I got you.
I got you. I'm the leader of this.
Hey man, I got a question for you guys.
Yes, sir.
Did you guys drink cow's milk? Like Keith Bell, did you drink cow's milk?
Yes.
Okay, so Keith Bell drinks cow's milk. Ron, do you drink cow's milk?
I try not to because it makes my belly hurt.
All right.
Oh, you know, Jesus, I drink. I don't have first world problems, man.
I can't have gluten
what
or
you gonna
cow's
say?
milk.
Yeah, no,
And
man, I grew up in Gary.
I'm that white girl.
We drink cow's milk.
All right, so you are
man,
not
I'm that
you
girl.
are not a brother that's lactose.
No. We got to eat what we can. We ain't spanking.
All right, so guys, I took this picture, man, and it's like a bunch of milk cartons in the store, and it says milked cashews and milked hazelnuts.
How do you milk a cashew?
I didn't even know they had tits.
They have to somewhere. Pineapple.
Like a cashew. Yeah.
Milk cashews, milk hazelnuts. We'll get into
I
that.
would love to know how that works.
All right, so man, there's so many children out there in the world, man, that don't play like we used to play. Keith Bell.
Nope.
All right, so like, did you ever play tag football in the street? She shook his head, yes. All right, Jeezy. Did you ever play basketball and it was on a hard top circle?
Yeah, of course.
Right, like
Blacktop.
asphalt. Blacktop, right,
Yeah.
right. All right, so what's going on with these kids these days? I feel like we almost need to wrap them in bubble wrap, to have them.
But it's not the kids,
Well, their
it's us.
feelings too.
It's us. We're the generation. We're the generation. Generation X is the generation that ruined these. They created the millennials. We're the parents.
Hold off on that. We'll get into that. And I know we've kind of touched on this before, but I still can't get over the fact that a woman had one date and then texted back. So he went all He had to do something. I think he went to the wall. That's what I think. And we'll explain what going to the wall.
She got crazy eyes. Like you can clearly see that.
She does have crazy eyes.
She got
Yeah.
crazy eyes, man. She's crazy.
All right, so
We're also.
all right, I got a real quick question for you guys.
All right.
Well, first, wait. First of all, I have these lamb chops, man. Where we at Sticks at 361.
Indiana.
Yeah, that's where we are, man. And the food is delicious. Man. And I guess if you go to Columbus, you can get some wings and
Hot wings.
you get hot wings.
Run popping bottles over here.
Hey, but
Yeah,
I
I
was tripping. Because I was mad that there was only 3 on my plate, and there really only 3 in the picture too. So, hey, you guys see this by the way?
I did see that. It made me laugh.
It's a grown man.
No, it's a woman.
It's a woman?
No, then you don't have to get your
It's a woman
toes
that
done.
doesn't have time to get her toes done. Yes.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, you can check us out on Instagram at Heavy Hitters Radio Show.
that's
Pictures
it.
are all posted
All right,
there.
all right. So imagine if you piss a woman off. Did you guys know that, like the electric Mountain Dew looks exactly like Windex?
I did not know that, but I think it's a good piece of information to have.
That is
Because
that means
Well, where were you going with this?
like you can literally like kill somebody. Like, you know what?
you can kill somebody. Hey, babe, I got you a drink.
I know how much you love this blue electric Mountain Dew.
Right, and guess what's going forward? Every man I know is like, nah, I'm getting my own.
Yeah, my Mountain Dew gonna be green.
Matter of fact, I'm not even getting Mountain Dew. I brought my Mountain Dew into the house.
Right. You're not gonna slip me a Cosby.
Man, we ain't doing that. I'm sorry, what did you say?
Real quick. I heard.
I'm sure there's a difference in the smell.
And the
Yeah, but
taste.
you know what? I'm sure you're gonna take it to the head.
The whole thing though? Like, you're not just gonna like take a little
As
drink
soon as you
first?
take a little drink,
and
it
then
might be
spit
too
it
much.
out.
Might be too
I don't
much.
know how fast Windex kills you or how much you need.
It's like
You
I don't-
consume quite a
I don't want to
Sure.
research it because I don't want that on my digital.
Hey, so
footprint.
I got a question real quick. Guys. You know there's a million ways to kill somebody, right?
yeah, over a million.
Did you know that if you drank about 2 cups
Antifreeze.
of apple seeds,
Apple seeds.
it can kill you?
Yeah, because an apple tree will grow in your belly.
No.
I've been telling you
I'm
this.
sorry, that's not the case.
Yes,
but-
that's 100%
But
true.
you
My
use
mom
that
told
when you
me
can
that.
water.
I'm sorry, that's not the case, but here's what happens. So apple seeds
Mhm.
are how they make cyanide.
By Johnny.
No, not Johnny Appleseed.
Johnny Appleseed.
The way they make the way they make cyanide is with apple seeds. So if you know, and
That's crazy.
Moose is one. When I eat an apple, I eat the whole thing.
You can see.
I got nothing but the stem left. Right. So I always have a little bit of cyanide. So you never kill me with cyanide. Because I have a little bit in my belly all the time. All right.
Real quick, I want to say something real quick,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Me and Ryan talked about this in the pre-show fist fight. I watched Billions, and they came up with this new slogan. I slipped past Moose, and Moose said, "What did you just say?" Because he heard me. But I hope it doesn't stick. But it is a classic. It's called "Slipping Me a Cosby." Did somebody said, it was something on the show. There was like somebody didn't show up to work. It was like, wait a minute, did somebody slip him a Cosby? It's gonna stick, Keith.
It's for sure gonna stick.
It's gonna stick.
That's just wrong.
That's
but
just wrong.
funny.
It's funny. Hey,
Yeah,
man.
I
Don't-
love Bill Cosby,
It's
man,
gonna be
but
funny.
dang.
Right. Don't slip me a Cosby.
It won't stick.
For King Bell, it will stick.
It was like bloopers was replaced by Shaq and the Fool. It's no longer called bloopers. It's called Shaq and the Fool.
When was the last time you said Shaq?
I have not. No. Bloopers is always going to be, but
No, Shaq and the Fool is it's taking over.
I've never heard that in my life.
Even on TV, you
You
don't
never
want to
heard
hear
Shaq
it.
and the Fool in real life?
I
No.
feel like
Before today, it's been like,
Yeah, no.
You know what's like that's gonna be on Shaq and the Fool? It's like when JaVale McGee did the Dungeons, oh, it's gonna be on Shaq and the Fool.
yeah, but but
it's not mainstream.
bloopers are mainstream. Like what was his name, Alfonso Ribeiro, who is doing
I get it.
a horrible impersonation of Will Smith when he was on Fresh Prince.
You know, so he still got it. But yeah, but Super Roofie has now been replaced by Super Cosby.
That's hilarious. All right, so listen up, man. You know, so is it
Blind
okay?
Man's Bluff.
Never heard it. They got it in there?
Is it okay to check your cell phone
Yes.
during sex?
Is it better than what?
Is it okay to check your cell phone during sex?
Are you? The only thing you do is if you post a timeline, you post a video on Snapchat.
Ew.
Like, you do realize that Snapchat is like the new porn site.
But is it okay to check your cell phone?
No.
No.
We'll talk about that. And
If a woman don't make any sounds doing sex, then you get kind of nervous.
I'm sorry, say it again.
If she don't make any sounds like doing sex.
All right, hey, you guys ready to get into this?
Yes.
All right, so folks, everybody's ready to show, man. We also got, man. We are looking for comedians, and we got Bruce Reviews
Yes.
and Run That News.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, guys. Hey, so I'll tell you what, man. Every real show is Lucy at Big House. I have not. I'll pay for the top shirt. I just didn't.
You paid for it?
The top one I did. The top
Ain't you
one
like
I
the
did.
owner of
I did not pay for. What's that?
Go ahead.
I don't know what to say. Hey, I tell you what. I am not fresh to shower, but I did take about a 17-minute nap, and it was amazing.
I ain't gonna lie.
Our naps.
And I'm gonna tell you this. I feel
My
like
shirt today says Gangster Napper.
there was two lesbians doing stuff next to me.
Probably.
And as I kind of woke up and kind of looked a little bit, I really couldn't see anything. I know when she left, when I woke up, when I was sitting up, she like looked at me kind of mean.
I got a question, man.
Maybe she just has RBF.
If you had to choose a smell, if I say no, I'll pay you 10 grand, but you got to smell this smell for the whole day. It can either had to be ball sweat, under boob sweat, or back of the ear sweat. Which one you choosing?
Under boob?
Under boob.
I'm taking under boob and I'm getting my 10 grand.
I don't know, an under
I
boob
put a
smell.
face mask.
An under boob can be a very bad smell.
I do not care smelling it with my 10 grand.
Oh, I'm gonna take the back of the ear sweat. You know, back of the
Ugh.
back of the ear, like up in here, though, by that hairline, that grease. That's a bad smell. You be in the shower like, ooh, that's not
I'm
good.
taking under boob smell.
Bro, you know
Alex,
the back
I'm
of your ear.
taking
No.
under boob smell.
I also don't think I have under boob sweat because my boobs are so small. So I don't think I
We're
can
not going-
relate to any of these. I can't relate to any of these smells.
Ball sweat is like awful. Man.
Well, I wouldn't know. I don't have balls.
Ball sweat is like,
So
ball sweat is like the worst.
All right, guys. So today
My own ball. I don't know somebody else's.
Thank you for clarifying that. I feel like people were probably
The more I said, I
wondering.
was like, yeah, I don't know how my
Big
ball.
Gates was probably typing
Right.
as you were
At
speaking.
least it wasn't me. And shout out to Big Gates, by the way. Hey, I tell you what, guys. So today, man, Trump. So today, Trump got with had a meeting in Singapore with Kim Jong Il and yeah, whatever it is. And so here's what happened, man. So you guys don't, you're not old enough to remember the Korean War. So this war has been going on, man, for years and years.
There's no South Korea.
They had the demilitarized zone that was, so the DMZ, right? It's been there, and it's just, it's been strained. So today, our President Trump, your President Trump, met with Kim Jong-un, and they have decided to form they're not really calling it a treaty, they're calling it an agreement. Because, and thing is, Trump's a businessman.
Businessman.
So it's not a treaty, it's an agreement that North Korea will become fully denuclearized.
I mean, is it a bad thing? Like, I know we're going to give them shit, and that's what we designed to do, man, but can you argue against that? It depends on what we gave up, but can you argue?
The only thing is it depends on what we gave up because his dad, Kim's dad, Kim, and before that, never met with any president before.
You know what I think, man? Here's what I think. I think Trump's going to be president forever. And he talked about that before. They already talking about trying to postpone the 2020 elections. Like, he's pulling off some shit that might allow this to happen, yo. I'm just saying, man. Like people, they look. We think his approval rate is in the 50s, man.
After this week, after yesterday.
Nah, before.
No, normally it rolls in around the 30s. Sometimes it dips down. Sometimes it dips down to the 20s. It's high right now. It's high right now for sure.
And the thing is, I had an argument with somebody about, like, Trump likes to be liked. So I feel like Kanye, people got mad at Kanye when Kanye, all he was saying was like, look, you see how this guy operates. Why we put up resistance against him? Why not try to work with him and get things done for us? Everybody else is doing it. Everybody else is in his ear getting things done for them. Why can't we sit and be like, you know what? Do this for us. You see Kim K goes there, has a meeting with this guy.
It's so girl out.
He gets old girl out. Like, come on, you can't argue against that, man. So maybe take the approach, let's stop fighting this dude, and sit down with him and say, hey, I know you like this for today, for this minute, but in this minute, can you sign this paper?
Speaking of Kanye, Kim K, have you guys watched Sunday Night Game Night? On,
It's gonna be on, yeah, come on this weekend.
No, it was Sunday. It was past Sunday. I watched it, and I thoroughly enjoyed myself.
I missed it. I thought it came on this weekend.
No. So it started out with Family Feud, and it was Kardashians versus the West.
I did watch that.
They did a great job, and it was funny. And then Kim and Kanye got to do the final, the 22nd, and they won. So when you have people that we know have mega millions, and they win $25,000 for
charity.
For a charity, is that a big deal, or should they be like?
I mean, it should be a big deal. I mean, people always say they want you to do more, but the reality is, man, do what you can. I mean, money is money. $25,000 to that charity is a lot of money. It may not be a lot of money to them, but it's definitely a lot of money to,
But I mean, they probably have $25,000 to shoot to them.
Yeah, but it's better to get $25,000 of your money than my money.
And probably being on TV.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get you.
You get exposure, I mean, it's a win-win. And plus,
All right,
it's a tax write-off.
Right. So the next game was Michael Strahan.
Okay.
Oh no, you might be right. No, it was Michael Strahan. It was Michael Strahan and To Tell the Truth. You remember that? Not To Tell the Truth, but $25,000 pyramid. Remember
Okay,
that?
yeah.
So that game was that. I mean, I tell you, it was funny. And after that was Anthony Anderson. Every show was funny, poignant, cool.
Sir?
What do you guys think about that?
A celebrity game night?
Yeah.
I like it. I don't watch it because I don't watch none of that stuff, but I think it'd be a good deal.
What if the heavy hitters
It's game night.
on that Tuesday?
Yes.
There's a couple games we can play. One
It's
is
a game night.
what you call it? One of the Cards Against Humanity.
We gotta play cards.
Yeah, but that whole show would be pineapple.
Maybe it's a time where we just get off the air and we
We just record it. We got the stuff,
You know, we
and we just record it.
Yeah.
And just play it. Or
to have maybe 10 or 15 of our good friends. You know, we have Keith Bell in the house, and we got some other folks in the house.
Cards Against
That'd be
Humanity
a
is
fun
a
one
great
to
game.
record.
and,
Like
and,
video.
and we actually record it, and we video it, and then we put it out.
Adult Pictionary is fun
What
too.
my business was that?
Adult Pictionary.
I cannot play that.
Because if you
It's
think,
the same thing all the time. It'll be an answer.
and you have to draw this thing called hung like a horse. It's a hard thing to draw. Now you can draw it, a horse and a man, but how can you get hung like a horse? It's very hard.
Hey, so all right, so guys, so we're looking at that. We're also looking at comedy night, right?
Comedy combat.
All right, guys. So, do you think that Kim Jong Il was truthful and everything's gonna be cool, with the whole treaty? How you guys feel about that?
Man, my thing is, we can argue all we want to, but if he pulled this off, man,
You got it done.
I think he got it done.
I think.
Whether we like it or not, man. I mean, it's something. If it's legit, I can't argue it, man. Like, I can't argue it. Huh?
You know what they say about hits? If it's a bucks for candy enough to be Christmas all year long. That's an indicator of future performance is past performance.
And I
What-
think,
what makes-
how
what
much can
about-
you trust a man that killed his
Right.
family?
Well, what about this dude makes you all of a sudden be so trusting?
I don't trust nobody. I don't trust none of them. They all politicians. But if you sign an agreement, I would think that some of that is in some type of, I don't know. I don't know the logistics of it.
And that's the problem. It's all a secret. Never trust a secret, dog. Never trust a
I'm with that. You know how I live right, Cassie. Hey, so, all right, guys. Before you guys ready for this question,
Yes.
you meet a woman or a man, first night. What will give them the opportunity, the reason to text you 65,000 times?
Most women would say great conversation, but guys know it's the D.
So is it the D or the T?
The T.
We went to the Y with that T. What do you think?
I think it's a D. I think he went balls deep.
And so, so again, what gives you the reason, the wherewithal to say, I'm going to keep texting him because he has not texted me?
And then, not only that, man, go to his house,
And sitting in his
sit in his
bathtub.
bathtub.
crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy.
The only answer is crazy.
But the thing is, if I was that guy, I'm getting hella dates, man, because I'm like, ladies, you know what that means, right? I'm laying it down.
You going to flip it?
You gotta flip it, man.
All right, so.
Once he a brother, this is the question I need to know.
All right, so here's the thing, man. There's so many dating apps and sites and all that kind of stuff going on out there. How do you know? How do you know, like, especially when you're hitting somebody up on like sites and whatnot, that that's the right one? That's the information that you need to know. You don't, right?
You don't.
Not that you don't.
When do you know?
But the thing is, man, it's no different than like people when you go on dating apps or whatever. It's no different than meeting somebody in the club. Like, what do you know about that person that you met at the club or the grocery store? The same as you know as you met them on a dating site.
No, but at least you know that they're real, and you know at least physically who they actually are.
Well, I
versus on a
mean,
dating app,
most
you could be
people
anybody.
on dating sites physically are who they are. I mean, this is not the early 2000s.
Correct.
Like nowadays you can get body pic, you can FaceTime, and you can kind of they're I mean the catfishing, you can kind of get past that now.
Are you just saying like so before I meet you, I know what you look like because I've done some other homework.
Yeah,
Is that right?
yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
that's
You're
for sure.
supposed to.
That's
You know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? Yeah. So
All right, so in this case, man, in this case, then, so what do you see? What do you see that's going to change that situation? Sure.
Nothing. The site's gonna be there. They ain't going nowhere.
What's that?
It ain't going nowhere. Dating sites, dating apps, they ain't going nowhere.
All right. Yeah, so it's going to be a situation where it's going to get bigger and bigger.
What's going to end up happening is the next step, the evolution, and me and Ron talked about this, but we need to invest or come up with the tech. The latest technology will be where not everybody using filters, right? And they, people wear the Snapchat
I'll
filters.
help you out. Blockchain. Familiar with blockchain?
I've heard about that. But peek this.
He's Bill, talk to us about it.
Here's the app that we need to create, Moves. We need to put our hands together. This is some big money. What if there was glasses or contacts I can wear that make you look like your Snapchat filter? So everybody's on Snapchat, right? So if Ron like the doggy ears or whatever, so when I'm on my contact and I see Ron, because we connected through Snapchat, she has the doggy ears. It augmented reality. Like I see her in real life, the way her Snapchat filter that she chose for the day.
Here you go.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Blockchain.
It's like Bitcoin.
It's called dating. Yeah. Dating. Bitcoin is a technology that's built on blockchain.
Alright.
So here's the app. It's called Dating Benefits.
Happy Ears Radio Show.
The world's first ever sugar dating platform on blockchain. Users buy our native token benefit to pay for dates, presents, and rank in higher search results. Dating with Benefits is the first dating platform to address the hashtag #MeToo issues by offering blockchain stored legally binding sexual consent smart contracts. They use blockchain to solve the problems of user identification and verification. Their native token benefit is used as assurance the other party keeps their agreement of showing up on a date or the gifts that are agreed upon.
Wow. Ah!
Blockchain is a promise, people.
But it's kind of like where we heading now is all of you guys know that people, or a lot of the ladies, have found a way to monetize Snapchat. And they create premium Snapchat accounts. So you pay them a monthly, huh?
What's that?
Yeah, you pay them a monthly fee, and they give you exclusive content that you want to see for a fee.
I mean, you know what? All right, so this blockchain. Tell us a little bit more about it. Well, for the folks that don't understand, explain it to us a little bit.
So if you can imagine a check ledger, right? So every transaction that you make is on the ledger, right? And so every ledger in the blockchain technology represents a check. Every transaction is visible by every single individual who has a block in the chain.
Okay.
And so, that's in blockchain is it is again the platform that Bitcoin and all the other cryptocurrencies.
So if Steve is first, and all the interaction that Steve has with Jane, and then Jane doesn't like Steve is out, and then Bart comes in and has interaction with Jane. Bart can see all the interaction with Steve.
Oh, no.
Everybody in the chain. Right?
No shit. So
Everybody in the chain has access to the legend. Right?
So basically, if you're a freak, that's like, nah, I saw how you.
It's gonna make you act right. It's gonna make you be all out.
Right. That's it. But either way, no. How about both? See, I would be above. Act right and be all out.
To those who are all out, you can see through the chain. Like, I don't do this. Yesterday, I saw when you talked to Steve 5 people ago.
Right.
You did that. So now, basically, it's your dating, it's your history
That's out.
that's out there. I don't like that.
How do you guys feel about it?
I don't like it.
What's
Hey, you want
I
to be
don't like
safe?
it, man.
You want to be sorry? You want to be safe or you want to be sorry?
I want to get. I don't.
No.
I get all that.
Answer the question first, then you can go down first.
You want to be safe, you want to be sorry.
Obviously, in this solution, I'd rather be sorry, man.
Well, then stick with what you're doing.
Yeah, I'll choose sorry, man. I'm gonna tell you why.
Hey, go with Black People Meet or
That's
What's
the commercials are hilarious.
Yeah,
Farm Alone.
yeah, but
The thing is, man.
You say farmers
that's all right.
already.
When it come to that kind of stuff, man, like I get, like you want to know somebody's history, or whatever. But I feel like we heading closer to the circle than I care to think about. Where your whole history, everything that you do, is somehow recorded on somebody's database.
I'll do. Your whole history is recorded on your phone right now.
I get that, but it's not. But I have access besides the people who created it. Like it's not out there for. Like y'all can't go.
Which is a bunch of people, right?
Yeah, but it's not like people I know can just be like, let me check your history and go through this.
I see what you're saying.
Scroll through.
So Jeezy, is it almost like on Instagram when like who you like is public access?
Right.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
But-
Is that who you like, who you interact with, is public access. So if you like somebody on Instagram, everybody can look you up and find out kind of who.
Yeah, but I don't want my personal conversation I'm having with you a part of this overall. If me and Moose have a conversation, you know what I mean? Like that's between me and Moose. Like, I don't want, unless I invite Ron or Keith into the conversation.
You know what I think? I almost feel like it's a push back. If you're like Moose, it's a push back to old school. Hey man, I really enjoy this conversation. Here's my phone number.
But the thing is, everybody now, once you put your phone number on there,
I get that.
everybody on the chain has your phone
I
number
get that,
now.
but since everybody before me, and I get that.
No, everybody after you have it.
Hopefully there won't be nobody after me unless I mess up.
Now,
Right?
here's the thing. You know who has it.
You for sure know.
Yeah, but I don't want everybody having my number like that.
You know, that's
You know what? Here's my email address. And that's probably what happens. Here's my email address.
Wow, this is
Email.
so weird. Like dating has worked for thousands of years, and all
For
of
us, and now it's for us and someone that makes it. All at the same time.
all at the same time.
Man, have this radio show, man. Remember you can catch us on man, all the sites, man. You can catch us on OneCast, Allcast. You can catch us on what is that? Apple Podcasts, and then also on Twitter @Heavy
Underscore.
And Jeezy, where else can you catch it? Anything with that same?
Man, catch it on Apple Podcasts, man. Stitcher Radio, podcast that you get an Android. Anyway, you get your podcast from, man. Just put Independent Radio when we show, right?
Hey guys, it's time for news. You can.
Oh, run the news.
It is run the news. Sorry. Run the news. Go.
I thought it was Run That News.
Anyway,
Anyhow.
it is run that news. Run
I'm
that.
gonna just go to more media takeout too.
Okay,
Anyway,
well,
go. Make it happen.
that's not where I pull my news from. Okay, so, let's start with the Me Too movement. So the
I
lady,
thought that was over.
it's never gonna
That's
be
true.
over. No, but the lady that started it, Rose McGowan,
What's her name?
Rose
Is
McGowan.
she the big sister with the big?
No, she's white.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Who's here?
She,
Yeah, she-
Never mind.
Yeah, she have a sex tape.
now is, well, she has been,
Spit it out, man. We need news. Sometimes you should read this before.
I did.
It's a Moscato. I told you.
did.
You about 45
Yep.
minutes in. The
yeah,
eyes gonna go
45
blurry.
minutes in yet.
Anyway, go.
So she has been arrested because she had possession of cocaine. So maybe that's how she deals with her problems. But doesn't she look?
Wait a minute.
I mean,
She's the one that started the Me Too movement.
yes.
She looks.
She literally has a sex tape out.
No, she
No,
doesn't.
she doesn't.
Yes,
Does
she
really?
does. Jeezy knows because I saw
Of
it.
course she would know.
What's her name?
Rose McGowan, she's literally blowing some
Rose
dude.
McGowan.
She's blowing some dude in the hotel.
All right, go.
This is amazing.
I knew you'd appreciate that so much.
Yes,
Dennis
all this
Rodman-
bashing men and you deep throw. I told y'all, man. They wear the pussy hats and go in the room and get smacked around by a man. I don't want to hear that, man. I want to hear it. Shut up, girl. Like a
Oh
rebel.
my
How many times you been on a date and you think she's some wholesome chick, then y'all have sex, she's like, make me leave or smack me. You like, what? Like, where the girl, the nice lady I was sitting down with at the restaurant? Where did she go?
Don't all the boys want a lady in the streets?
No,
and free?
man. Well, some of that shit is just weird. I had one girl
That
like,
doesn't
make my
lie,
eyeliner
they've had their
run.
whole
What?
What?
Keith, no,
That's
you mean to
Jesus
tell
right
me that you never, we ain't gotta call names, but you've never been on a date with a young lady. You're like, oh man, she's amazing. Then you get back home and she's like, I want you, like, you start having like one of those conversations. She's like, yeah, I like to eat your ass. You're like, what? Where did this come from? Like, you never had that? Wow.
Moving forward.
Wow.
Dennis Rodman, of course, was in Singapore as
Must be
he
awesome.
is Kim Jong-un's bestie, which I think is weird. They've been best friends for a really long time. So I know, but I just think it's so strange. So Dennis Rodman says he's a friend of Trump and Kim Jong-un. Are you looking at the sex tape right now? And then the first Bond girl died. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. She was like 90 years old.
She was 90.
Young
Yeah.
Clinton threes.
Because the first film was released in 1962. Was long before 1962.
As moves, we should put the audio up.
What was her name?
Her name was Eunice Gayson.
We should put the audio up.
What?
Gayson?
Hey, can we get some audio
No.
up? No, it's the Me Too movement. It's part of the Me Too. She's
No.
important.
Nope.
She had all
No.
y'all. She's a con
No.
artist, what she is.
Nope.
Con artist.
Donald Trump has told the NFL players that they're welcome to come to his office and give suggestions on who should be pardoned.
And they should totally go.
So Donald Trump is making an offer to NFL players, telling them he wants their recommendations for people who deserve a presidential pardon. And he says that the request will be taken seriously. What I'm thinking to do, you have a lot of people in the NFL in particular, they're not proud enough to stand for our national anthem. I'm going to ask all of you people to recommend to me people that they think were unfairly treated by the justice system. I'm going to ask them to recommend to me people that were unfairly treated, friends of theirs, or people that they know about. And I'm going to take a look at those applications.
They totally should go.
And
And
if
I'm sorry.
And if I find and my committee finds that they were unfairly treated, then they will then I will pardon them or at least let them out. Here's what I think they should do. I think they should go and they should take every name of every person that was killed from police brutality.
Hey,
They should
they already
say,
did.
these people were unfairly treated.
No. They're
What are you gonna do about
not in
drop the
jail.
mic.
But
There you go. Drop the
That's
mic.
what I think they should do.
but the thing is, they totally should go. Like, are we in agreement they should go?
No, I'm not.
Why not? See, that's the problem. Why not? If it could benefit it, what we want? We want justice. We want it. I don't care how it comes. It's like if I need groceries and my daughter sells drugs, you know what? The ends don't justify the means. I know what I'm eating. I'm happy. I don't care what you have to do to get the money. Just get the money. I don't care. Justice is
Your
justice,
moral
man.
compass points not ours.
I don't have. Forget all of
I
that.
know
man.
you don't
If
have
this
a moral
man,
compass.
if
I
this
know.
man can help me or help people I know what, man? Hey, here's some people, man. He like, all right, I can do that. Then what does it matter?
Because man, at the end of it, he is a businessman.
But what does it matter? Kim can't go to this man's
People want
office.
something in return.
He's going to want someone to return the reward. What do you want to
He probably wants to stand up for the anthem.
No, he wants votes. He wants votes.
Well, you know what? All politicians want votes, but he's the first one that's acting on and doing it. I don't care. Why do we care? If he's literally going to let these people out of jail or think about it, that's more than anybody has ever done. No one has ever done that. He's willing to do it. We're going to be like, no, I don't want to do it. That's ridiculous.
What do you think the reason is behind it?
He wants publicity. He wants votes for sure. For sure he wants that. I don't care. Everybody wants votes. Every politician wants votes. And they want publicity. So why not use it to my advantage? If my cousin is in jail for something that I felt he was unfairly treated, you know what? Because I can meet with him. Yeah, I'm going to meet with him. Why not? Everybody else is doing it. Why can't we do it?
Just because everybody else is doing it, that way.
But the end, but
If everybody else jumped off the bridge, would we jump
no,
off
that's
the
silly. But
bridge?
if everybody's benefited from this man's being in office, if everybody else is benefited, why can't we benefit from it? Why can't we do the same things they doing to use to benefit them? Why can't we do the same thing? We always talk about we want to play the game that they playing. I don't understand
I
it.
don't want something we held up.
I don't care. I don't care. Hang it over my head. But know what? Guess what? Pookie out of jail. He out. He back home.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know it's real racist on my part.
Muhammad Ali's ex-wife has Muhammad Ali's ex-wife, Khalila. She has spoken out about Trump possibly pardoning Muhammad Ali. So
This part is making me sick.
she said that
You just said get everybody out.
No. I'm pretty sure she has something negative to say. Like he's already did something goofy.
she said she thinks Trump was probably a fan of Ali and thought that he would say something positive about it. That might be it, but it's a little too late.
You see what I'm saying?
But he wasn't in office
Wait.
when he was living. He wasn't there, so it ain't his fault.
Why bring him up now
Somebody probably brought it to him. He probably was like, "Yeah, I'll do it."
to pardon him because?
Doesn't
Can I
matter.
finish my story?
Yeah, go.
So then she also said that if Trump really respects what Ali stood for, he would pardon the NFL players who knelt during the national anthem, and by that she means that Trump should stop trashing them for standing up for what they believe in. If you're willing to say it's okay for Muhammad Ali to be pardoned for his freedom and standing up for his rights and standing up for not going to the army, then you're telling me that you're ready to pardon everybody that has done the same manner as Muhammad Ali.
My hand is
Boom.
raised. My hand is raised.
What's her
My hand is
name?
raised.
What's her name?
My hand is
Khalila
raised.
Muhammad. Or
Khalila
Khalila Ali.
Ali.
My hand is raised.
Go.
Here's what I gotta say about that. So, in that thing, she said, "Know what? Pardon NFL players, whatever." He literally said, "Come to my office, tell me the people that you feel was done wrong, people you know, or people whatever, and my people will look into it and see if we can get them to get out of jail." He's literally the same thing you
They're
really.
dead.
No, but not all the people.
Jeezy.
No.
They're dead.
Listen. No, the NFL players, they're saying, look, if there's anybody in jail or has a case or whatever, come to me. I'll have our people look into it.
What
So
about the ones that are dead?
you can't do nothing about that.
Do you know what a farce is?
This is insane.
This is called a farce.
It's a what?
A farce.
How? How is it a farce, Keith? When Kim Kardashian she literally went to the White House, talked to this man, and then the woman that she wanted out of jail got pardoned the next day. How is it a farce?
Well, she was alive.
How is it a farce? It literally happened. That happened. We can't make that happen. He literally let her out of jail. Like,
Kim-
that
I'm
happened.
sorry, Ron. What's
Kim's
that?
white. That woman is alive and Kim is white.
But the lady was black. It was in jail. They
It
was
doesn't
wrong
matter.
in jail
Kim's
for.
white.
She had a license for cocaine. So her first offense, they gave her life in prison for her first offense for cocaine. She's out of jail right now. You think she cares if Trump's the president or who did it or not? Obama didn't do it. Bush didn't do it. Clinton didn't do it. And she was in jail the whole time. All the people was in jail.
Because they have principles.
So
This dude has no.
doesn't matter, Keith.
Absolutely.
So you in jail, you like, know what? I'm cool. I'll stay in here because as long as Trump, I don't care, man. If you in jail, you don't care who let you out as long as you get out, right? Does it matter? Am I wrong, Moose? Does it matter how you get out or who let you out?
Hey, Jesus, I'm saying right
I got
now,
out.
You are for sure not wrong with the fact that if you're in jail, you want to get out.
I want to get out. So all the NFL players, all the people in jail that you know or that you can help, go help those people. That's what you're kneeling for. You're kneeling for justice,
All
right?
so-
Is that what you're kneeling for?
Yeah, but they weren't kneeling.
They're kneeling for injustice. Regardless of police brutality, injustice and injustice comes in all shapes and sizes. Injustice. If I can create justice by going to meet with the man, I don't care. Man, I'll sit down with you. Hey, you know, this dude was incarcerated for this. This dude was incarcerated for that. And you know, so they can't show this.
And so this is what you give up in return. So you give up your right.
My right for what?
Let me finish. You give up your right to
For
protest.
sure, something you're giving up something.
You give up your right to protest, which is guaranteed to you under the First Amendment, because the orangutan in the office wants to pardon a list of people that you know. So
What am I-
I'll set your boy free. I just need you not to protest.
Here's the question.
Oh, I will set.
Is that
I will
okay?
set you free.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
I will,
Roll out the
I will
roll-
give
so
someone else
you-
freedom
you
in
absolutely-
exchange of yours.
Yours.
Hold on.
Right, exactly. You got to
When
be-
Rosa Parks, when they boycotted the bus system, right? They was like, know what? You can sit anyone on the bus now. So when they got back on the bus, did we stop riding the bus? No, we got our ass back on the bus and we said wherever we want to sit. Did that not happen? We weren't like, you know what? I ain't sitting on your bus. I still got to pay you. I still got to pay you. No, I got my ass back on the bus.
No.
No. Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So I got
You
my.
need help?
I'm just trying to get to like the
take the
Sushi.
Keep talking.
go around.
Go. I should.
Jesus, keep
Okay.
talking. I'm
Thank
so
you.
need the tour guide.
I'm the tour guide.
Yeah, he is.
All right, so
Wow, so
hey,
this
guys,
is also, there was a lot of people, if we want to talk about Rosa Parks, there were a lot of people during that movement. Very few people had cars, but the people that did said, hey, you know what, we'll drive people around all day long so that these people that can't physically walk to their places don't have to ride the bus.
yeah, okay.
There was a long time in Alabama that black people did not ride the bus. And it was not because they couldn't, because they chose not to. That was part of the movement.
But
So-
eventually, they had their ass back on the bus. They not. But I don't understand. Like the whole point of protest is to invoke change. Like we gotta change something. So he's giving you the opportunity to change something.
No.
So once you change something, there's no need there.
It's changing something that they're not standing for.
What are you talking about? They kneel it for injustice. They literally kneel it because of injustice for the judicial system.
So here's the thing.
So if I can sit down with you,
You're willing to give up your right. You're willing to give up your right
to help somebody else,
No, for that moment.
again.
It's not a fair exchange. There's absolutely no way you can.
So
slice it
why
and make it a
are we?
fair
What's the
exchange.
point of kneeling and fighting?
Okay, so check this out.
If
If
somebody,
he told, it's tantamount to this. If he told you to shut up, bring me whoever you want to get out of jail. I will let them out. I will pardon them. You
Shut
can't
up.
say shit for the rest of your life.
Shut up.
Shut up.
You cool with
I'm
that?
cool with that.
Nope, you can't talk no more.
I'm cool with that.
You
Guess
can't
what?
say I'm cool
And
with
the people who I care about got free. The people who I'm gonna give you a big ass list. It's just gonna be worth it. It's gonna be a list.
One for one.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing is we need to understand is this. It's like this the old parable. You know, there's a man who's standing on a rooftop, and a helicopter comes. He's like, no, I'm waiting for God to save me.
Well,
And then so the helicopter flies off.
Mm.
Then the next one, a boat comes. Hey, you on the boat? No, I'm waiting for God.
well.
He's gonna get me. Boat drives off.
Mm.
So then finally the man dies. He gets to heaven. He said, God, why you come save me? He's like, man, I sent you a helicopter in a boat. What you want me to do?
Right.
I'm giving you the opportunity. You have to take it. Trump, whether we like him or not, is giving the opportunity. Whether we like it or not, you got to take the opportunity to present yourself.
That's a false equivalence.
How?
Wait. This is a term of. You guys know? What's the term?
Layman terms?
No, it's false equivalence. What is he saying? What do we mean right now?
I don't know.
You guys don't
I don't
remember?
understand what's happening.
I don't know.
So essentially, what
Explain
you're doing
it.
is
Explain it, Keith. False
I
equivalence.
think I know the question. I don't
A
know.
suburban translation.
We need.
I get it.
okay. All right. So it's a translation.
For
So for
false equivalence.
yeah, for false equivalence. So what the example that you just gave was a religious example and somebody who is praying to God for something
He provided for
that
me.
he's providing.
Right.
So is Trump your God now?
No,
Is Trump-
no,
is-
this is an
No,
analogy.
okay.
It's
But
an
here's the
analogy.
thing, though. So this dude died, right? And so what you're saying is, you're not the one praying to God. You're not the one, right? You're not the one praying to God. You're not the one praying to God for deliverance. You're praying on behalf of somebody else, right? And so if you're praying to God that somebody else be delivered, and this is who God sends to deliver him. But in exchange for that deliverance, you got to give up something.
Well,
There's another parable out there that's called selling your soul to the devil.
No, the thing is too.
Full stop.
Like again, we are assuming. Like we can 95, 99% guarantee there will be some attached to this. We don't know 100% that there will be. We don't know that 100%. That's a narrative that we just
There
kind of.
always
So here's
is
the
for
thing.
everything.
Hey, I was taught that
But we don't.
90,
We're speculating.
90% certainty.
Yeah, but it's not 100%.
But here's the thing.
It's not 100%. We don't know for sure. We
Right.
speculate.
So like you're saying that there is a 90% chance that you might be giving up something, or there is a 10%
Okay, so
chance you
what
might
did Kim K give up?
She didn't have to get thinking because she's
What?
white.
What does
Because
that
she was
mean?
not already standing for something that she truly believes in.
And her husband, in his
I don't
idiocy,
understand. I really don't get this.
Make America Great hat. So
I don't want to. I'm trying to understand. Like if somebody is willing to help you, it don't matter. Like they trying to help. He's saying, bring me the people, the names, the cases, or whatever you got. Why you give me everything you got? Let me take a look at it. It seemed like help to me. I can't see it no other way.
It's you bring me this, I help you, and in exchange.
But if you're helping me,
no. If you're helping me, you're helping me. No, stop. Here's the thing. Okay, so I just gave you a cigar, right?
Right.
So tomorrow I'm going to tell you I want double the cost of the cigar that I gave you. Is that fair or not?
No, you know what?
Is that fair or not?
Or it's done. We're talking on the Heaviest Radio Show for 3 months.
Okay, but we come up with analogies. We come up with things
They
that
already smoked.
we don't know
Answer
that
the
he even
question.
Answer the
said.
question.
There's going.
How do we know? We speculate.
I'm telling you,
I just put a tariff on that cigar
Hey
that I
man,
gave.
Trump was tariff. We know we know how he operates. There is a tariff. There is pain to play. So he gave you a cigar. He wants you to be quiet for the next 3 months on heavy hitters. Do you agree?
No. But my,
You already smoked it. You already smoked it, so now you gotta stand up for it.
My thing is this.
Oh, man.
You
can't just
say
say
this. Do we not want help? Yes or no?
Hold on 1 second, Jeezy. I apologize. I'm not trying to talk over you.
Fine.
But for sure, that is the case. There is an answer. You got a cigar. What are you giving Keith Vale for that cigar?
Silence.
Exactly. And that's what he asked for. Keith Vale asked for you to be quiet for 3 months. Now that's what you got to do for that cigar.
Can I have my silence, please?
That's all he asked
I
for.
don't get so.
Hey, don't take
If you in the room with somebody, he says, "Come in and talk to me about this." But you in the room, you say, "Hey, I also want you to look into police brutality. Can we have some type of
You still didn't
reform?"
answer the question, man.
But we're not talking about this. We're not talking about that shit.
Tariffs.
That's silly,
We're
dog.
talking about tariffs.
I don't get it, man. We
All right,
always, my problem is black folks always crying for stuff, but then when somebody want to offer you something and say, "Hey, let me help you," we don't want
All right,
it.
check this out.
That's silly to me, man.
Jeezy, you know what you just
Take
said?
the help.
Jeezy, you said black folks, right?
Yeah, we want.
All right, Trudeau. You know who Trudeau is?
No, what was that?
Trudeau is the Prime Minister of Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Trump are fumbling right now. You know why? They banging right now. You know why? Because Trump said, "Hey, you know what? That nasty stuff, I'm not really with that. We're gonna put tariffs on aluminum and whatever else y'all got going over there in Canada." And Trudeau is like, "Hold on a second, man. We've been cool with y'all forever. Why are you clowning on us now?" And Trump's like, "Because that's the way it is." And Trudeau's like, "Hell with that. If you guys covered us like that, there's gonna be swift punishment." Now, of course, everybody in the United States is like, "What, you're on? We ain't gonna have bacon no more." You know what I'm saying? But it's one of those things where, man, it's happening all over. Trump is not making a decision that's positive unless it positively affects the United States more than it affects the people that he's making those trips. He's making those.
I don't understand.
So here's the thing: if you want all your people free, that's fine. What are you going to give up? And it's more than when people getting free. That's the question.
But the people
answer that question, please.
I would give it up. Yes, absolutely.
What?
If he tell me, "Hey,
You gonna
know
be
what?
quiet? You gonna be quiet for 3 years on every interview?
What he said was, if
Yes
Trump,
or no?
if you in a meeting with Trump,
man.
he says, "Know what? Why are you kneeling?"
Answer the question.
I give it up,
Please.
but for my people to get free, I give it up.
You giving it up?
Yeah,
You gonna be quiet?
Then my people go free. Hell, absolutely.
All right.
The thing is, Trump, he calling office. Why are you kneeling? We kneeling because injustice, blah 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 blah. How can I help? How can I change that? These people.
He ain't gonna say nothing.
How you know? He literally just he asked him to come talk to him. So why not
Yeah,
talk
you know
to
what
him?
he said. You know he let the woman go free because Kim Kardashian.
Why
You know,
not talk?
Guess who else? Guess who else?
guess, man.
Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart, who is going to be on Chop. She's going to be a new Chop host. So shout out to Martha Stewart and the Food Network.
I don't
Like
understand,
Food
man.
Network. But
I
I mean,
don't-
but you know, guess what, Jeezy? I mean, I get it. You know what? I'm speaking for Moose. Moose understands where you're coming from. You know what? Free all the cats. I got a lot of guys I love that my buddies that are locked up. I get that. You know what? Free 'em. Some of them motherfuckers, I don't want pineapples. Some of them cats, I don't want to be free because they are mean, man. They mean to people. They're not mean to Moose, but they mean to other people, right? So I don't need all of them free because they probably need to stay there. And how long when they get out on their own recognizance, what have you. but some of them need to stay there. But what I'm not going to do is I am not going to give up my freedom that I've earned and that I just get. That I get on the humbug.
that is
I'm not going to give up.
That's
Hold on a
ridiculous.
second. Let me finish. I am not going to give up my freedom of speech, representation, or anything else I'm doing for cats that make some dumb mistakes.
What are
or
you-
did some goofy stuff.
But Moose,
I'm not doing.
What are you kneeling for? You kneeling for racial
Did
equality.
you know what I'm saying?
But
I'm
what
talking
are you
about my
kneeling
people.
for?
I'm talking about my people.
But here's the thing. I think that when it comes to kneeling and standing up for this social injustice that we see in the world, one person cannot change that. So even if Trump pardons 1 million people, that's not going to change society's views of young black people. It's not going to change the black perception of police officers and society's perception of police officers. That has to be a community change, and we cannot make a community change from one person. So I can go and I can get everyone pardoned, but it's not going to change right here on the ground. Just like during the civil rights movement, if there had not been a community of people, then nothing would have changed.
You know what, man? But also,
Man.
I get what you're saying. Y'all can preach all day long, but
Amen.
it takes a step. And he's extending the olive branch. It's up to you to grab the branch.
I don't think
If
they
you want to
would
grab,
it.
what do you mean?
I'll grab
He
it.
literally pardoned the lady out of jail. He literally did that. That's fact. Like we can literally
And
see
what
that.
changed in the communities?
What?
Nothing. And what changed in the communities because of it?
Nothing.
Okay.
And what changes? What has any president has ever done? Any president have done?
It can't
Any
just
of
come
them?
for the president. It
What
has
has
to come
any
from the
president
community.
done on this? What has Obama did? Did Obama do it?
I
Did Obama
got
call somebody in and say, "Hey man, who y'all want pardon?
I got a
Do it.
question
Let's
for
do
you.
that."
Jesus.
Did he do that?
I got
Did he
one
do it?
question. Yes.
No.
When? To
I
who?
got a question for you though.
Did Bush do it?
Can I have a question? Yeah,
What?
you know what? They all pardon certain amount of
But he didn't say, "Hey, NFL players, come in to my office and tell me who you want pardon."
Again, I got a question for you.
Okay, go ahead.
What does it change in society?
It does. What does anything? What does NFL players kneeling on the
Answer, no, don't
sideline?
ask me a question, dude.
No, it does nothing.
Answer it first.
It won't do nothing. It won't do
Then
nothing.
why are we even talking about it?
No.
If
It won't do
Why would
anything.
you give up your freedom?
if the
Why would
fact
they
that
do it?
if the fact that when I give up, when I say Trump, hey, I'm gonna stroke the shit out of your dick, and then what I want you to do is I want you to make sure that all my guys that committed crimes get out of jail, the ones that sold dope and rape and pillage and all the stuff they
they gotta get
did.
now.
All the stuff they did. Hold on, I want them out. I want them out, Trump. And guess what? Man, I'm gonna pledge allegiance to you. I'm gonna pledge allegiance to your orange ass. And man, I love you to death. What does it change in
It
society?
changes nothing. But
So
what does?
why do we want to happen?
What else? Colin Kaepernick taking the knee on the sideline. What has it done for society?
It has brought a lot of attention
It's brought
to
attention.
police
Attention it done.
brutality.
No. Answer the question. What has it done to society?
Attention.
What has it done? Are people still getting shot? Are cops still? Is that still happening?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
So what has it done? He's been done for 3
It's
years.
brought
For 3 years now.
attention.
How do you make a change
Now,
without
how's
attention?
it gonna
This is
change?
ridiculous.
The next thing that happens is change, right?
He's literally giving you an opportunity to make
You
change.
know what? Stop saying literally. I'm sick of everybody. I'm sick of. By the way,
He's
and-
giving you
hey,
opportunity.
folks, real quick. Heaviest Radio Show. That's a public service announcement. This is Musa Big House, and I absolutely love AGZ. But y'all stop saying literally, because y'all not even using it correctly. Please look it up first before y'all start saying literally he's doing this and literally he's making that happen. Because y'all not using it right. You're not using it right. It sounds great, but it's not.
He's
You're
doing
not
it.
using it correctly. All right, so Jeezy. Here's the thing, man. My point is, when does change happen? Please answer that question. Don't ask me another question. Answer that question.
It won't change. I told you.
No, I didn't ask you that. When does change happen?
When people get together, man, and vote change.
So we need to vote. That's what we need to. We should probably said that 45 minutes ago. When we vote, yes.
Yeah, I mean, we vote. Yeah, that makes change. But
All right. Cool.
But you just gave up your.
no, but my point is,
You are totally
my
bent
point
over, by
is,
the way.
the point I'm making is,
Trump's banging you.
no.
All
What
you
I'm
buddies
saying
are
is,
fighting.
if he can offer help, if he's saying, "Hey, come in, holler at me, tell me what y'all want
come in,
done,
holler
what y'all
at me,
want done,
holler
what y'all
at
want
me.
done."
How many times you gonna say that, man? We got that already. All our listeners have heard that.
So why not? Why
What's
not
next?
listen? Why not listen?
What's next?
But you're giving up your freedom, dog. That's
Why, who's getting their freedom?
Because
No,
he's
hold
telling
on.
you you don't
I'm
have a
sorry.
right to protest.
I'm sorry, Keith, man.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Keith, man. What's next, Jesus?
As far as what?
He asked us to come in. We gonna tell him our woes.
Yeah, well, you gonna tell
What's
him.
next?
Then next, he said, according to what he said, I will look into it.
Hear what you said. Yeah,
That's what he said. I'm going by what the man
Sorry,
said.
go.
I'm going by what he said. He said, I'm going to look into it,
Yeah.
have my people look into it,
Yeah.
and because it was wrong, I'll let people out. I'll pardon them, won't let them out of
He
jail.
said, if it's reasonable, he will consider it.
Or I'll just let them out of jail. Yeah.
All right, Jesus, I got a
Yeah,
question
you
for
can't put yourself in the corner. I get all that. You
I
can't
got
put
a
yourself in the corner.
question though. You're a pops. You're dad. You've been a coach. You had that one kid that could not hit three. You had that one parent that was ridiculous. That was son, the father or the mother of that kid that could not hit three. That dad came to you and said, "Coach, how come my son's not playing?"
Mm-hmm.
And you fed him a whole bunch of malarkey about they work hard in practice.
Right.
He didn't
They,
just
you
use
know,
malarkey.
they do all that other stuff. And they make, they work hard. But I just haven't found a spot for them.
Mm-hmm.
Are you giving them the truth? Or are you just feeding them a bunch of nonsense to make it go away?
Bunch of nonsense. Probably a bunch of nonsense would go away. Absolutely.
So if I want to say, man, you know what? I tell you what, guys. Everybody in the United States, I'm one guy, and I have true enough. I have a biggest cabinet in the. Well, even though I keep firing them, I want all of you guys that are kneeling, all you 125,000 guys, you know, that by the way, that I don't invite here to celebrate. I want all you guys to come here and air your differences to me. And if it's reasonable, all you 125,000 people
Right.
have listened to the NFL, I will make decisions based upon that in the next 2 years that I have the opportunity to make those decisions.
Now, normally,
Should we take that seriously,
No.
or is it a bunch of, as the word Bush used before,
What?
malarkey?
normally, before Kim Kardashian went there, I would say malarkey. Before she went, yeah, absolutely. You just put them in the front. But because she went there and the woman that she wanted out got out of jail,
All right.
it changes my like wait a minute, wait a minute, like
Kim
this.
Kardashian
I got
so
you.
incredible.
I got you. Hey, I
That
tell you
don't-
what,
that-
man, that voice, and that little voice you hear, man, that's the one and only DJ.
D-Lo,
Green,
G,
man.
DJ
DJ
Long,
Long,
G,
you
Long,
all
Green,
right?
about 9 names.
Good, man. I'm actually pretty great, man. Glad to be back here with you guys.
Hey, man, I'm so happy here. And you came before the summer. You came before the heavy hitter summer.
Then I'm right on time.
Hey, so I'm glad you're here. So you heard some stuff, but you had a comment. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just curious as far as where Kim Kardashian gets her credibility. I mean, I don't necessarily know that I
Her
want my
booty?
decisions being made based on Kim Kardashian's recommendations. I mean, what made her the voice as opposed to someone who really has a pulse on
To
the community?
you, Jeezy.
Can I ask a question? As she put it, her celebrity and her influence. I'm sorry, but we live in a country where celebrities have influence.
Like,
We live in a country. I'm
life.
sorry, that's the way. Do the country not operate on celebrity and influence? Do we not? Run, do we not?
So are you saying?
Yes.
are
So
you
she
saying
used
likes?
she used her stature, her celebrity, and her influence to get this woman out of jail. Whether we like how she got celebrity or not, that's beside the point. The fact is that the end result was this woman that was incarcerated for life for one crime that she committed was let free.
So the black community is indebted to Kim Kardashian.
we're not indebted
Yes.
to anybody. We're not indebted
Right.
to her. No, we're not
I mean,
indebted.
that's what it kind of sounds like. I mean, when I'm listening to you,
We
I mean,
owe
I just
Trump. We owe
don't get
Trump.
why it's Kim
So-
Kardashian, and because Kim Kardashian helped one black person.
It's not.
But she carried the weight of the whole
No,
entire.
wait. Hey guys, Kim Kardashian have two black people. She kind of saved Kanye too. She have two black people.
I don't want. I'm not understanding this.
My
Like,
bad, I'm
what
underscoring the credit here.
What does it matter? What does it matter? I'm confused. Like, why does it matter if some, like we saw the hurricane, it was like 4 white people that went and help Hurricane Carter get out of jail. Did he care? Did he was like 4 Canadian white people that came to my defense?
I'm
no.
sorry, but she might not-
Well, they just spoke people for black people. No, it's like.
She might not been the black person I would have chosen. You know, that's Kim
But
Kardashian.
you're right, but
You know,
the
man.
point before you got here, we're saying that he invited the NFL players to come to his office and basically, like Boo said, air out their grievances and tell him who are the people that you feel was wrongly incarcerated or in jail, that your friends, family, or people that you know is wrongly incarcerated. Bring that list to me, and I might consider it.
Here's the
I might
issue.
consider it.
Jeezy,
So would you not at least go see what he talking? Would you not go?
Jeezy,
I would probably go see what he's
That's
saying.
all I'm saying. That's all
What?
I'm saying.
Okay,
But I
but
don't consider
I
Kim
got this.
Kardashian the
We're talking NFL
Hold
players.
on,
NFL
guys.
players.
Hold on, guys. Real quick. I can finish this because we got to get into some other stuff.
Would you go? Moose?
What are you going to give up?
Would you go?
What are you? I
I
asked
told
you
you.
first. I got it first.
If I'm kneeling,
What are
Take
you
a
willing
knee.
to give up
If I-
for him to pardon all the people?
if I'm an NFL
Kiss the
player,
ring.
if I'm an
You know,
NFL player and I'm
listen.
kneeling,
Now listen.
I wouldn't kneel no more because you know what? In my eyes, you are doing what I'm asking you to do.
You already can't.
And there's no more injustice.
You already can't do that.
What is it always being justice? That's not gonna stop. That's not ever gonna change.
I mean, then
So you just completely missed the whole point.
So what y'all telling me is y'all wouldn't go. Moose, you wouldn't go. You wouldn't go. Are you yes or no?
You never answered my question.
I told you I would give up kneeling. I wouldn't kneel no
no.
more.
You can't do
I
that.
ain't going.
I vote no.
I ain't going either, man.
I ain't going.
I'm taking the
I
list.
hope my decision depends on y'all brothers. I'll be locked down for sure.
So you gonna kneel on Sunday, and then but by the way, you can't do it anyway. So the first time you kneel in preseason, you out anyway. So you can't even go and speak for the brothers once the season starts. Whenever he schedules a meeting, which will probably be November, towards the end of the damn season anyway.
Probably.
And by the way, you have 1 year left in his campaign, in his tenure, and he don't care what's
Okay.
happening. He's trying to get reelected or roll out in the sunset by pardoning. You know what? By pardoning all the Jesus people.
I don't understand.
Your
that.
butt
I really
won't be a big
So what more do y'all expect or want from a president? Not him, just a president general. What do you want from your president?
I want diplomacy. I want class. I want democracy to be upheld.
What's morals?
I would like the Constitution to be honored. I would like for us to be a superpower without being a bully. Right? Those are things I would like. That's a great question. How about you, Jesus? Same question. Same question.
Same question to me. What I expect from my president is some of the things that you said. I don't care about the bullying. I don't care about none of that because you know what? The U.S. has always been a bully under every president. Like, was Reagan not a bully? Was Clinton not a bully? Was Bush? Was Obama?
I didn't ask you as a bully. What's the same things you want, buddy?
What I want from my president is to listen to the people because you work ultimately. You work for the people.
For sure.
So when the people want to talk to you, you hear them out and you work to appease the people. That's your job is to take care of your people.
All of them?
All of them. All
Constitution.
under the Constitution.
But he's not asking for all the people to come
Well, you can't.
and bring. He's just asking for the NFL players.
That's right.
The
Because they are the ones, as you call it, calls attention by kneeling. So those are the ones that are protest. So why not call the people in and say, hey man, you know what, Rosa Parks? Why you chose to boycott? I'm gonna talk to you. Tell me how I can help you. You know what? I want to see where I want you to sit on the bus.
Right. You
You
know
know
hey,
what?
but-
I can work that out for you.
There's no
Jesus,
guarantee that he
but
changes
before
his
that-
mind.
There's no guarantee.
And you've already compromised your beliefs. So
Hold on, real quick. But before that, he already said, owners, please vote that if they kneel, they're out. They already did that. Then after he says that, they say, hey, guys, come talk to him. You see what I'm saying? He's already made a decision on what the ramifications
He's
will be.
first of all, he's a politician.
No, he's not. He's a businessman. He's a shrewd
Whatever
businessman.
you want to call it, but he had whether we like it or
That's
not,
successful.
whether we like it or not,
Yeah.
he has the ability to invoke those changes.
Oh, man. I tell
Whether
you
you like it
what,
or not.
He
Folks,
only has
I
the
tell you what,
ability
folks.
to part.
right.
The
exactly.
course, whether we like it or not, he has an ability to do it.
It's not gonna
So
be
why
changed.
not? Why everybody else is going to talk to him and getting things done? So why can't?
Hey, guys.
Why are we so above at least having a conversation?
Because it's
Hey,
bigger
yo.
than just pardoning my cousin who did something silly and got 5 more
No,
years.
no,
of
no.
what
What I'm saying is,
should have.
once you're in the room, you gotta get in the room first. When you're in the
This
room,
Everest
then
radio
you can
show.
air out your grievances and say, hey, we also want you to look into these police departments
Yeah,
and vote change. Like that's part of the conversation. So then, whether he take it or not, that's on him. Whether he do with it or not.
But the problem still exists. And,
But now
and
you're
when he
more
goes
But if you
back-
don't, if you,
I would
if I
say,
Sarah
hey,
Huckabee
real
Sanders.
quick, man. I'll tell you what was cool about this is, again, guys, I'll tell you, man, me and, Jeezy and the whole crew, we all really care about each other, but he's full of shit tonight. And don't get me wrong, I love
Yes.
him. I do love him.
I'm not understanding
Absolutely
that.
love him,
Y'all
but
like
you know
the guy?
what? He has not answered not one question.
I ask every
Him,
time.
Donald Trump and Yeezy.
I literally said I would not kneel no more. Did I not
Yeezy,
say that?
Jeezy, and Donald Trump, they're all in the same boat, man.
Did I not
And
say I would
you know
not
what?
kneel?
And
Are you
guess
listening to
what?
the show?
I will listen to all of them.
Did I not say I wouldn't kneel? You asked me, I said I wouldn't kneel.
But I tell you what,
Already
man,
can.
it is for sure time for rules and reviews, man.
You got me fired up, but I
You
don't
guys
get
ready
it,
for
man.
that?
Life was always
Is everybody ready for that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jesus, we're on the show. We're on the show.
Yeah, on the show, man, but y'all
We're moving
y'all
on. Moving on.
Or have a fun news story that we could also talk about.
All right, go.
It's way more fun than this one. So there is this show on TV called Little Women, LA. Okay, so they're
Yes, I love the Little Women
they're
series.
little people, right? So
Like,
one
like,
of
Jeezy, what's the name of it? What's the inappropriate name
No, I'm not doing
of it?
midgets.
Ludacris once said, "Feels like a midget is hanging from my necklace."
Oh!
So one of the
But he was
girls
talking
on the
about his
show had vaginal rejuvenation, which apparently is a thing. So I love that everyone is just so silent. So
Vaginal rejuvenation?
yes.
So it was destroyed and now it's back again?
Well, so I'm not sure if she's had children or not, but so I looked it up because this is a real thing. It's called vaginoplasty.
We talked about this like a couple years ago.
So she says
Anyway.
that. So she said that she like got this sleep, whatever. She's like, well, I don't pee anymore when I sneeze, and the orgasms are amazing. So I had to look it up because I think this whole thing is so strange. So I mean, they just like cinch it up.
So essentially, it's just like if you're in jail. If you're in jail and you done drugs or anything like that, you can go to prison and you get a pardon. If you got a bad coochie, you can go to this doctor. And
They can make it like he was 13. They can make it
Yeah,
13. They
you
can
know,
make it 18 again.
You can get a bad coochie pardon.
Yes,
Nice.
yes. You
Very
can get the
nice.
whole thing or just
Vaginal
your labia.
rejuvenation.
Yeah, you can get the whole thing or just your labia. So if you just want looks, you just go labia.
What in the world?
That's it's on WebMD.
All right, so I wonder if guys, I'd almost like to take a poll. Like on what's the name of that? What's the name of that show?
Family Feud.
So if it was like 100 men surveyed, would you want a woman with a destroyed vaginal area, or do you want a woman with a rejuvenated vaginal area? Survey says D-Love.
Rejuvenated.
Ding. Survey says. Hey Jeezy.
Rejuvenate so I can destroy it again.
Ding. Survey says. Keith Vale.
I plead the fifth.
Oh, he's out. Yeah, I'm not messing with that. Okay, so it sounds like
Ladies, there's your answer.
so
But
Rejuvenate
I
those
honestly
vaginas.
most
Men
guys
are
don't really care.
superficial
so if it's
pigs.
blown out.
We don't care.
Well-
Because we don't know if it's
Do
blown out or
your,
not.
ladies, do your Kegels and save
I
yourself
said, what
millions
about
of
if it's the
dollars.
inside? Like sometimes it can be like throwing a hot dog through a hole.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know if it's destroyed. Most guys don't know.
You don't even know.
They don't even really
You know
care.
what you do? What did the Great Lake Bernie Mac say? Sometimes you gotta stir it like coffee. If you get in there and you can't really feel nothing, you gotta stir it like Mickey Finger.
Boy, man, that mouth is always tight.
Is that similar to get your wrist twisted like a stir fry?
Ladies,
Yeah.
just do your Kegels.
Always.
All right. So, you have any other news stories that ever run that news?
I think that's every. Oh, Maury Povich said that Drake can come on the show to see if he's the child's father or not.
Of course he
You
does.
did what?
Maury Povich, he's famous for "You Are Not the Father."
Yeah.
So he has invited Drake to come to the show
Oh, wait.
Oh,
to test the paternity.
for the
Pusha T.
paternity of the.
I don't think, has Drake been heard from?
Is she a porn star?
Well, she's like one of those dancing
Like a
models.
B level.
She's more like
She's
softcore.
she's a porn star, and her name is
She's not a porn.
Sophie.
The term star is so overblown. Like she's just saying, she poses naked in front of a camera.
So all right, so when
She's not
when you
taking the
say
dick.
porn star, name give me 5 porn star female names.
David Adams,
Yes.
Heather Hunter.
Okay. Who's a girl that the Trump?
Gianna Michaels.
Gianna. Who's a girl that Trump?
Stormy Daniels.
Stormy Daniels.
I've never seen none of
That's
them.
4. And then what's a girl?
Legend.
Vanessa
Jenna
Del
Jameson.
Rio. Jenna Jameson.
Jenna Jameson, Vanessa Del Rio.
Rio.
Yeah.
Rio.
Well, I think we're missing one that's like current. I can't think of her name, but there's one that's current, dark hair.
Well, Pinky became Big Toe.
That's hilarious. Hey, you listen to Everett's radio show, but he kept us on there.
But she's not a star, man. She's like she's just standing naked in front of a camera and she can move. She's a twerk star.
Hey, Everett's radio show.
In fact, she got a
And
big
check it out. If we have D-Lo here, D-Lo, what are the other shows we have on Everett's radio show?
We have the Iron 3 Hip Hop Show, which we hope to bring back pretty soon. We currently have been running the Indy 15 music session. You can catch one episode from this past weekend. My man DJ Holla dropped a mix, so we got that going on.
Speaking of mixes, I'll be damned if you got a nice one, man.
I appreciate it, bro.
I like the one that was out during the race time here in downtown.
Appreciate it.
But that new one is fired, man.
I appreciate
It's
that,
fired,
man.
though. It's
I
fired.
haven't heard that.
It's fired.
Get
You
it
know
to
what?
you.
We'll definitely get it to you, man. It's fired. Man, by DJ Longren. Hey, so all right, guys. All right, so Heavy's Radio Show, and this is Musa at Big House, and all right, so here's what I found out, guys. I've been doing some research, and they say that there's a lot of your friends, people that you consider friends, that really don't like you. What do you guys think about that? Have you ever heard of that type of situation where you got friends that really don't even like you?
No.
Jealousy.
I never heard of friends that don't like you.
Why would you consider them friends?
Thank
They're
you.
called frenemies, and it's a girl thing. Where have you
Yeah,
guys been?
Yeah. Why would you have a friend that don't like you? I don't get that.
Yes,
Because
guys
if
call
you
them
keep the
haters.
enemy closer, then you can dominate them. Come
Say what now?
on. If you keep your
You
enemies
sound like some
closer,
expert girl
you
stuff.
can beat them. It is expert girl stuff. This is girl stuff. Friends that don't actually like you.
Like, if we ain't cool, then I ain't hanging with you. Like, we're not friends.
Yeah, the
Like,
moment it becomes
friend-
awkward.
Yeah, friends, to me, y'all hold friends to a higher standard.
It's not awkward because you never actually say that you don't like each other. You just pretend.
So you're fake.
Yes.
So she's not your friend.
She's not. She's your
So
friend.
then you can't have a friend that don't like you.
Well,
By
but
definition.
you are fake friends.
But
You
you're
would
not a
not
friend.
call her to her face, your frenemy. You would call her that behind her back.
But you're not a
So
friend,
if you
though.
saw her, you'd be like, "Hey, girl," but
Hey
then
girl,
when
what's
she leaves,
up? How
silly
you
bitch.
been?
We call those acquaintances. Like, I
Yes.
just know. I know who he is. Yeah, that's it. I know.
No, because I know everything about her because I've done my research and I've hung out
What
with
does
her.
it
so that I
matter?
know
What does
everything
it
about
matter?
her. So I can beat her.
That what?
So I can win whatever may arise.
I don't get it. We're not playing hoop against each other. We're not hooping. There's no competition. This is life. We're just living. I go to work. So she get a promotion. You want a promotion?
Life is a competition. If she gets promotion, I get a better promotion.
What if you don't get a promotion?
I will get a better promotion.
Yeah, I got something
That's
fun.
heavy.
So earlier we talked about James Bond and all that kind of stuff. So I have the top 20 Bond girl names. You guys ready?
Let's hear
Yes.
'em.
All right, so I tell you, I'm gonna go down.
I've
to
never
20.
seen any James Bond movie.
You ever seen any James
Okay,
Bond?
the question is.
Not a single one.
The question is, Moose, are you reading the actual on-screen name or the real name?
I'm gonna read the on-screen.
Okay,
name.
so I know
And
Pussy
then I have the
Galore.
actress. I have the actresses.
I know Pussy Willow's one of them.
Pussy Galore.
Pussy Galore.
All right, so number 20 is Helga Brandt. She was in You Only Live Twice. So that was one of them old school, 1967, right? Her real name was Karen Dorr. All right, so that's not that good. All right, so number 19 was Ling. What's her nationality?
Asian.
Ling.
Lane?
L-I-N-G. Ling.
Asian.
Oh, she was
Oh
definitely
yeah, for sure. Yeah, her name is Sai Chin. She was in You Only
Side
Live
chin.
Twice.
She got that good neck.
Right. All right. So what about Aka? So it's A-K-I. Aki.
That sounds more than
She was also in You Only
Asian.
Live Twice. It's also Asian. I can't pronounce her name. Her actual name was Eiko
I tell you, you won't find a Keisha on that list.
Wakabashi. Eiko Wakabashi. All right. Let's check this out. Kissy Suzuki.
Again, she's Asian.
For sure, man. You Only Live Twice must have been in Asia somewhere. Kissy Suzuki was a ninja working for the head of the Japanese Secret Service.
I don't know if she was a ninja. I didn't want to guess that.
Tiger Tanaka. She had a mock wedding with James Bond, who underwent surgery to disguise himself as a Japanese fisherman, so that the pair.
I mean, he disguised himself as a Japanese fisherman?
Yes.
James Bond.
You
James
Only
Bond.
Live
White
Twice
guy.
was shot primarily in
And
Japan.
they just walking like, hey, you must be Asian.
And nobody told
Ain't
her.
nobody figured it out.
All right. What about Mademoiselle Laporte?
she's French.
Just French.
She's a short friend. She was in Thunderball, which was not one that I actually enjoyed. But that's when Spectre. You guys know what Spectre was? That's when Spectre was
That's the
created.
only inspector I know.
Patricia Ferry. She was also in Thunderball. She was English. You know, she was one of the ones that Bond tapped. All right, so Fiona Volpe.
She's an ogre.
She was in Thunderball too. Hers with Luciana Pelosi. Palazzi. All right, you guys ready for this one? Paula Kaplan. She was also in Thunderball.
Wasn't Holly Berry a Bond woman? No, she did. She was in Picture James Bond.
Domino Derval. What do you think? Is that a good name?
Mississippi.
That's hilarious. She's also French. She's funny. What about Dink? She was in Goldfinger. This was 1964. Bless you. Goldfinger. Dink. What is she?
Someone said I have gold for you.
What's her name?
Dink.
She's Asian.
She is English.
Moves, do you have a golden finger?
Stink finger. All right. What about Benita?
But then
Oh,
what?
Benita. That's hilarious. Benita was in Goldfinger.
She what?
All right, so listen. So now I'm getting into the top 10. Benita was number 10. Okay, guys. All right. So Tilly Masterson. She was in Goldfinger. She's kind of cool. Very cool. Jill Masterson is number 8. Who's number 7, Jay-Z?
Holly Berry?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Who you say earlier?
Oh, Pussy Galore.
Pussy Galore. She was in Goldfinger.
That's when the names got good.
Her real name is Honor Blackman.
Her real name is Honor, and her screen name was
That's
Pussy
godly.
Galore.
Correct.
I love the irony.
The evocatively named Pussy Galore was an original Ian Fleming character from the novel.
Let's take a move turn for 1 second.
Please do.
And then keep that whole. Speaking of names, you all know who Brad Johnson is, right?
Football player?
Football player, right? Do you know what his son's name is?
Long.
No, close. Very close. His son's name is Maximus Johnson. That is the greatest thing
You need
of
no
all
middle
time.
name.
Shut up.
His name is Maximus.
You are
You
supposed
do not need a middle name.
You are supposed to be named. If your last name is Johnson, you should name your son Maximus.
Maximus.
Or could it be big? Could be big as hell, Johnson.
Yeah, but that'd be hard when you go to school.
What's your name?
Can you imagine being
Big as
class
hell?
Maximus? My name Maximus
Big as hell.
Johnson. You can't.
You
And
winning.
They asked him how
You
did
are
your
winning
wife?
off the
They asked,
top.
how did you get that name
You don't
past
even
your
need a
wife?
pickup line. You
He
just say
said
your
he
name.
said that when she gave labor, he was like, he just said he like the name Maximus, and they wrote it down, and then she didn't notice it until they got home. Was like, wait a minute, his name is Maximus Johnson. He was like, you are.
He's been thinking about that all his
All
life.
his life, all his life.
He didn't just come up with
He did
that.
not come up with that.
He did that thing where he said, if it's a boy, I get to name
I
it.
get the name. His name will be Maximus. I can see.
Oh, you know we forgot. Guess what happened?
Ooh.
Net neutrality got beat in the Supreme Court, so they're going to cancel it. It's not going to happen.
Really? Sweet.
Jeez, that mean
Not going to
When
happen.
was that
Yeah, I'm going to tell you
that
guys
mean independent
Was
radio
that
can't
today?
survive.
I mean,
We won't be shut down by podcast one.
So there will be no net neutrality. That happened Friday, actually.
Hold on, man.
That happened Friday, so yeah. It's
We
not,
need some sound effect for that one.
It's not. Which is interesting because they could
Yeah,
have.
but for those who don't know, man, that's very important stuff because like when everybody's streaming nowadays, I mean, you literally can have Xfinity block Netflix. Literally, they can block it because I think NBC owns Hulu. So that's a good thing.
Number 6.
That's good. That's good. Hey, so
What do we say,
yeah,
number
so
one
I'll
girl name?
tell you what. So the FCC, so that again, that's the FCC is all over. All right, guys. Heavyweights Radio Show, man. We are well. So, man, it's summertime. And I tell you what, we are looking for comedians. Oh, we are looking for comedians. We're looking for guys with a great job. We're looking for guys that can fix cars.
That's a break down. You need summer team.
Guys that can fix cars, steering, certain teams up. For sure. Holy cow.
Once they heat up, it'll be quiet.
Yeah. All right, guys. So, Brew, it's time for Brew.
What are you gonna do them sick? Need the names. We need to finish the names.
Well, we'll go back to them.
All right,
Are you guys ready?
Brew, I got 2 Brews and reviews.
Yes.
All right.
2. The first Bruising Review is Ron. What is Bruising Reviews? Because
So, Bruising Reviews is the Heavy Hitters rating system. It's a reverse rating system. So,
more the right way now.
the
Stolen.
the lower the number, the better it is. So if it takes you 2 brews to get through something, it's pretty good. Funny story for you, GZ. Today, my stepdad called me and he was like, "Do you want to see David Copperfield while we're in Vegas?" And I was like, "GZ said no, it's terrible."
It's terrible. Go see Chris Angel.
I was like, "We gotta see something
Yeah,
else."
see Chris Angel. Don't see David Copperfield. Unless you want
Hey,
to unless you want to see Magic Tricks from '85 that your son can literally do in the front yard.
No, what about?
I'm here. Like this came from the cell. Like I literally saw you walking the steps.
What about the fact? I don't know if we talked about this. What about the fact that he got sued?
Yeah,
Copperfield got sued.
Yeah.
He had to reveal his tricks,
Yeah.
and it was a series of tunnels and whatnot.
Yeah.
to let people out of.
I'm at the show. I'm like,
Yeah.
it goes dark, and he pops up. Hey, like, dude, it's literally a hole in the ground. Like, what are you doing?
I mean, but we all know
I
that.
got these rings. They're together.
By the way,
They're not. Like, that's not
they're all,
magic.
they're all like that. They're all
No. I'll tell you what. It's from my magic real quick. There's a guy in Tennessee,
Vita.
the shoe magician. This dude was amazing.
It's still tricks.
In front of your face, I'm looking. He walking around. He was walking. Dropped a cigarette. The cigarette rolls to the ground. Went back. And I was like, yo,
It's still tricks.
it's awesome. It's tricks, but it's better than David Copperfield.
Hey,
Anyway, so we're not going to see David
Hey, well,
Copperfield.
we're talking about Bruising Reviews.
Yes.
What about
Yes.
number 6, Vida? V-I-D-A. Vida. She's Israeli.
Vida Lopez.
Vida and
Why do you
Zora
have a
engaged
German?
in.
All right, so real quick,
Yeah, sorry.
2 movies I want to see. Number 1 is Ocean's 8.
So I want to see this movie.
That's all. I got movie pass, so I'll literally go see everything.
You know, and speaking of that, there are several different issues, like websites or apps or what have you that
There's only one good one.
movies. And the one you have is not necessarily.
It is.
But it's one that's viable. But they're losing their ass in business.
Well, yeah.
So
yeah.
how are they making money? They're not making
Yeah,
money.
that's not my concern. As long as my car work, I'm happy. It ain't went out on me yet. And
It's not a good
the reason why Movie Pass to me is the best one to get is because, granted, I can't go see IMAX or 3D.
Right.
I can see regular
and you
movies.
can't see it twice.
Movie Pass. So there's other ones, but see the other ones they say you can get 4 tickets a month, which basically you can go every weekend to a movie and you get 2 passes for $14, which makes no sense when I'm going to see a movie a day for $9. I mean, I don't know how I ain't do the math, but it seems like that's a better deal. 9 every day versus 14 4 times. I don't know.
All right, so what was the movie you talking about?
Ocean's 8. It's basically the spinoff of Ocean series, starring.
Didn't we have Ocean's 11 already?
Yeah, Ocean's 11.
Yeah,
11,
13.
12, 13.
Yeah, 13.
That was the
But
fullest they were in Vegas.
but the thing is, what I found out is the number is based on the amount of people in the heist.
That
So,
makes sense.
so Ocean 13 had 13 people.
I'm all caught up.
So Sandra Bullock is in the movie, and she looks like Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
for sure.
Is she that
Oh,
beat up?
oh my gosh, she like Michael Jackson. Her plastic surgery is a mess. But what the movie kind of illustrated to me is that women are better con artists than men.
I mean,
We
I
already
could've-
knew that.
I could have told you that a long time
And in the
ago.
movie, like there was no real, not in the Ocean series. There was kind of like they might get called, they might not. And this one was like there's no chance they get called because they're.
Could you imagine if I went through this
If you go there, I can
My phone is not set.
Oh my gosh.
So I thought I give
We
it
just
two.
mysteriously block the air.
I give it 2
We'll let you
brews.
know what's happening.
I give it 2 brews. I think it was a great movie.
I'm so surprised to hear you
The
say
story,
that.
the story is pretty straightforward. There's not a lot of misdirection. And there's some misdirection. It's pretty cool. The end is pretty cool, and the overall heist part of it was pretty cool. So I give it 2 brews.
You get 2 brews. All right, so
And then that's Ocean's 8. The next movie I saw, I'm getting 0 brews, is Upgrade. Holy smokes!
What's that about?
Upgrade is kind of like one of those B-level films that's kind of threw out. It's about a guy who was quadriplegic because he got into a fight and killed his wife, and they made him quadriplegic. So they gave him a stem. They put in the back of his computer chip, put in the back of his neck to control his motor functions. So he finds out that not only the stem, there's a motorcycle on you. Then now he's able to stem him and talk to him. And then what happens is he goes to find out who killed his wife. So head like, hey, if you want me to help, I can take over. You have to give me permission. Vampire rules. So the guy was like, Stem, take over. And when Stem takes over, yeah, Stem commits to whooping.
It's on the pop.
On that part, like, I mean, dude come with a knife, he turn. I mean, every motion you make, Stem knows what you're doing. So Stem basically sits with his body, and there's one scene where he literally takes a knife through the guy's face, and it is gross, and it's great at the same time. So I highly recommend.
When he had a gun in his hand.
Yeah, in the hand. There's other people who have guns in their hands and stuff. It has a good plot, the twist, and everything. Man, I highly recommend it. It's probably the best movie I've seen since Infinity Wars.
Oh.
That's high praise. Because it's not a superhero. I mean, Infinity Wars ruined a lot of movies for me, man. Because it was like, it was so great that it's hard to go see anything else. Like, yeah, it was alright. Because Infinity Wars, this was like it's totally worth the price of admission. Man. I highly recommend go see it.
Okay.
It kind of reminds you of the Matrix. It's set in the future, so it's kind of like Matrix kind of stuff. And the way it was shot, like I think you'll start seeing movies moving forward, kind of shoot films like this. I mean, it was pretty cool.
What's it called again?
It's called Upgrade.
Okay.
So basically, the body's
Zero
up.
bruise.
Zero. Like, and you will not fall asleep on it.
You know what? It's tough, man.
I mean, the story it takes about you get to the action, probably about 20 minutes of the film, and it goes.
Yeah.
Like and he's Stem is badass. Like Stem, like ain't no joke. Like I want Stem to me now.
I'm sorry, you want what?
That's not right. That's all right. Pause.
All right, so Ron, do you have some? You have one?
Saw it. No, but I'm rewatching Orange is the New Black.
Why you not watching Billions? What are you doing with your life?
I'm rewatching Orange is the New Black because it comes out all at one time on Netflix, and I binge watch the whole season in like 2 days, and then by the time the next summer rolls around, I don't remember what happened.
I got a movie for Ron. I think Ron will like this.
I had one too.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Let me go.
And I never knew you had anything. I mean,
I know. I took it on watch that. And I don't really know.
Right, you're like Agents of Shield.
It's not. It's Agents of Shield, football games, basketball games.
Right.
All those are done.
Shout out to Golden State Warriors for whooping that tail.
You should probably have a bottle of wine to just chill on your couch and watch Netflix repeatedly anyway.
Orange and black.
Yeah, Orange is the New Black.
Hey guys, so you
I
know
watched
what?
season 1. You'll love season 1, episode 1. About 2 minutes in, one of the greatest scenes in the movie, and then everything is cut off.
Chick on chick action.
No, it's a chick with like some triple D's in the shower. It is
Are you
amazing.
talking about Orange is the New Black?
Yes,
But
very.
it's all sorts of lesbianism.
No, forget that part. Episode 1, season 1, F1. Literally within like the first 2 minutes.
You know, we need
just
to
cut off after that.
At some point, we need to give
You
Mr.
cut it
Skin.
off.
We need to give Mr. Skin. And Mr. Skin is a guy that his whole job, and he has a team of people
Watch
that find whenever there's
Every
nipples,
movie.
skin, like
Yeah.
every movie, every TV show, everything, and they find all of that and they catalog it.
Yeah.
You know, and then so they can tell you, like you said, episode 1, minute 15.
It's worth it, man.
You know, yeah, then boom, boom.
I mean, just go ahead and put it in like, oh, that's amazing.
And I'm done.
I'm done.
I'm in
Yeah,
on
'cause
that.
there is no more nudity out there.
Hey, so check this out on Netflix.
Yes, there is.
I have watched a series called Rapture. Right, it's a new show, and it has several rappers, producers, and people like that. And man, I tell you what, man,
On Netflix?
It's on Netflix. It's called Rapture. I watched the Nas episode. I watched the T.I. episode. I watched the 2 Chainz episode was good. There was an episode on Logic. I didn't even know Logic was an African. You know, so Logic was on there, and there was another rapper.
Is this a documentary?
Yeah, it's like that. It's kind of like a series of documentaries. And man, it was Just Blaze. The last one I watched was Just Blaze. And I'm telling you what, man, it's so interesting. And especially in the Just Blaze one, he is talking about how he came up, and then he is talking with other producers and other producers about how they make beats and how they do stuff. And man, I was enthralled in it, man. I was all into it, folks. And so I would give a Netflix Rapture 0 bruise.
I'm gonna check it out.
0 bruise, man. Rapture. If you're into music and hip hop and that kind of thing. There's one that I was not interested in. I can't remember her name. I was 10 minutes in, I'm like not interested, and I skipped to the next one, and it was just Blaze. So, and so for sure, man. Harmony, I think is her name. Is anybody, DJ Longer, you heard of Harmony? I mean,
No.
I don't know what she is. So anyway, so man, Rapture, I give 0 boots to Netflix original show. All right, guys.
For a run, I'm gonna give her a show that she might like. I was on
Let's hear
my.
it.
It's called Where We First Met. It's on Netflix.
Is it a show about love?
Yeah,
I love
it's just a
love.
rom-com. That's pretty good. I got caught when I was like, what is
What's
this?
it called?
When We First Met, or Where We First Met. It's a rom-com, pretty funny. The guy from Modern Family is in there.
Which one?
The one that's dating Haley, who was. I thought he was gay, but he's not gay. The real straight and narrow guy. I thought Ron was looking up, but she's not. She's.
No, I was putting in my notes so that I would
She got-
remember what it was called.
She got sidetracked.
Outstanding, man. Hey, Heavy Hitters Radio Show.
We're looking up
And I-
right now.
And I
Available
tell
on
you what,
Netflix.
you know what? Here's the thing, man. We're looking for comedians. So if you're a comedian out there, man, we are trying to put on the show, and we're gonna set a date right now. We're gonna set a date for
Juneteenth.
that's next week. It's next week. So we can't do it next week. It's gonna have to be the week after July 4th, whatever that is. Hopefully I'm here. Yeah, so Tuesday.
Tenth is on Tuesday.
10th, so July 10th. So July 10th, we will have a comedy show. We will for sure put it together. I'm sure DJ Long Green wants to spin some music on that.
Yes.
I'm positive of that. And also, man, tomorrow, DJ Long Green, I can't remember the name. What's the name of all of Gritty's smooth beard line? You remember?
Blackbeard Brigade.
So the Blackbeard Brigade.
Brigade. I know, right?
Folks, man, I got
Brigade.
black mouth. I got black mouth bad. The Blackbeard Brigade folks will
You're
be
closer.
here at Sticks tomorrow, and they're filming a commercial. They're filming a commercial from around 8 o'clock to 9:30, 10 o'clock or so. So tomorrow at Sticks, the Blackbeard Brigade.
Moose used to.
That's a big baller brand.
What's that?
Right, Big Ball BBB, right? Big Ball
Yeah,
brand.
so they're filming their commercial tomorrow. So be in the house, man. There'll be drinks flowing, everybody having a good time. So I'm sure there'll be smoking cigars and we'll be standing outside. That's how it's going down. You guys okay with that?
Yes.
All right, cool. Hey, is there anything else? Keith Vale, he's on the phone. He's making transactions. He's making. Oh, okay. All right, he's making transactions over there. Hey, folks. Heavy Radio Show, man. This is Moose again, Big House. I think we're about done.
Yeah, about wrapping up.
Talk about this
Hey,
guy.
hey, folks.
Pitch perfect.
Hey, I tell you what, we're up in here, man. For A Jeezy, L Jeezy and Baku, excuse me, for DJ Long Green, for man, the one and only Run
C.
and man, our contributing editor tonight, the fancy schmancy Keith Vale. Man, he's up in here. I wish I could dress like him. Yeah, yes. Hey, I tell you what, man. Remember, we are where you are.
To get comfortable.
Come on in.
Yeah, man.